told me I'm tougher than homie Javante. The fight is my mantra. I want it, I will. Get you a wheel, they carry it. We fighting a lead, my is all. I'm back in my bag. I'm back in my bag on God. I'm back in my bag. I'm back in my bag on God. Back in my duffel, don't fear no opponent. You know I'm gon' hustle like rubber band on it. Counting my blessings, I'm laughing like Jonah. You don't wish me well, I guess you don't know me. Got all these like Malcolm and Sadie. That's word to my mama, tatted on my body. My left arm, they ain't left arm, they still doing harm. Bodies on bodies, cried over Malcolm, I cried over Dolphin. I'm crying for Nipsey, been feeling like Lauren. Carried the cross, got the sun in my eyes. Groom for this, I ain't meant to be no bride. I'm married, but I know you still feel obliged. Bounce on these, I learned from Sanaa. Back in my bag and as big as a duffel. With blessings on blessings, I came through this struggle, I'm back.
I'm back in my bag, I'm back in my bag on God. I'm back in my bag, I'm back in my bag on God.
Yeah, yeah. I came through the rain and I came through the thunder. I pushed through the pain, I'm laughing at summer. My hair was way hotter, I feel like a solder. Escape with my teeth, I came back like Nirvana. Road is all rocky, it's nothing I real. Go back to back, baby, can't no one here see us. Stomach it all time, look like a Leah. Went back and forth and back. Yeah, you got veins, I respect her.
Okay, let's play some freaking music. Oh, I can't use.
State of it all eventually falls. Stick with me, this is the ship, I'm home.
I'm back in my bag, I'm back in my bag on God. I'm back in my bag, I'm back in my bag on God. I'm back in my bag, I'm back in my bag on God. I'm back in my bag, I'm back in my bag on God.
After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44.
In a tie game that's going back and forth, oftentimes teams get really conservative because they don't want to make a mistake. But after that return, I think the offense coordinator just took a deep sigh of relief and said, okay, I can open up my playbook now. Let's see if he attacks.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Breaks a tackle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fool them with the inside run.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. On 3rd down, Robinson. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he's going to wind up with a first down as he's able to even dive for a little extra yardage at the tail end there. 40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Robinson on a give right side. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call it.
Now a hit and a loose football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. So problems there on the return, very costly, not what you need when you've just surrendered the lead.
Not at all, because this now has a chance to really snowball on them quickly. Their offense was on the sidelines talking about getting on the field and getting that score back.
They'll run this one right with Robinson. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Credit the stop there to Leo Chanel, getting into the backfield and stopping him in his tracks. Again, it's Robinson. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On the give, here's Robinson. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Hand off now to Robinson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. They get the conversion, and Charles, when you only have 2 yards to go, what do you think of the toss play? Because initially it kind of sets you back a little bit.
It does, especially if you get a lot of pressure coming towards you. But if you can get to the edge, if you seal the edge with your blocking, often your tackle or your tight end on what they call the play side where the ball goes, you can get to the corner, and that allows those big guys to get out ahead of the runner.
So Kirk Cousins in the offense, down by 2 touchdowns, 2:13 remaining. They've yet to score all game long, but now they need to do so twice in short order to have a shot. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. A quick throw there is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. Cousins. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Cousins. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. To throw is Cousins. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. Throwing is Cousins. And that is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Lions will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
Down the sideline it goes, and all the way down to the 25-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Robinson with another carry. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone.
There's Laporta, and he's got it. Touchdown, Lions. From 21 yards away. And the Lions have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. This is caught out in the right flat.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next... So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the third. And Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because, remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from 0 again, so you just have one half to play instead of 2. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe messes things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half. There's an incompletion partner, and the struggles to continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
All tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Robinson gets the toss on the right side. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 11.
This defense just can't get after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Half for this, 3rd and 11. Robinson toss play left side. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Okay, I'm going.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
They'll run for it with Robinson, and this is going to come up well short. Surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding position. So, Charles, talk about a play that could prove pivotal, and I mean pivotal. That decision right there could be really costly.
Without a doubt, you talk about taking a chance there and deciding you're going to go all in, as they like to say. That's exactly what that one was, and it didn't pay off.
Inside their own territory, game tied this stage of the contest. Boy. Now Jones. Sack back at the 32. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down. He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage, well executed. And he couldn't evade the rush back to back.
His throw here is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Throwing Jones.
What was that? What was that?
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now driving starting field position is facing 4th down.
And still nothing on the score. It's a scoreless tie. And Detroit getting set to go now. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. So to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now They seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are to get back on track.
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Final minute now of the third quarter. On second down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll be brought down. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Toss play to Robinson.
Oh my God. Oh.
Wiggles free.
Oh my God.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Successful toss play to the right there. It's interesting. Teams seem to run the toss a lot. It's usually a little more natural. Right-handed quarterback, typically your power side running the ball is to the right side with your guard and your tackle. In college football, they used to call it student body right. You had everyone on that side, including a fullback leading. In the pros, but it's still the same result.
Back now at Ford Field, as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. And that play stopped behind the line by a corner. Trent McDuffie getting in there. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. On the toss, here's Robinson. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. From 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. And
he takes this one in for a touchdown. 15 yards out. And the Lions have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Well, I think we both got to thinking the team that scores the first TD may be the one to win this football game, and here we go. Our first touchdown, and it comes in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, and it's a touchdown.
And now they're going to fake it. And this is statement. They get 2 instead of 1 on the fake, and it's a ball game. All right, partner, one more time.
2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. And he can make it to the 20-yard line and no further. So we'll see how football as we march toward the conclusion. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. This is 1st and 10. Now Jones. Incomplete.
Now that incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Here's Jones. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Oh, that's going to sabotage their comeback. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Well, this game is going to be short on entry. That's the backbreaker right there, and it's going to put any hope of victory to bed.
Yeah, they knew they needed the touchdown, and when you have that little time remaining, they know they've got no choice except to go for broke, and that they did. But the interception, that means defeat.
And he'll get into the end zone. Fourth quarter touchdowns. And the Lions have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep
if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
And maybe measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. You know, we've discussed this before, and we've seen it in practice. Extra periods being put in for the offense on these two-point tries. But the defense, they're beefing up their security in practice.
They absolutely have